everybody, welcome back. I'm CrisTheGirl. Today in this video, figured we'd just kind of hang out. Just kind of have a casual little video here as the outfit right now proves, in sweats and a big old baggy t-shirt. Yeah, I just figured we'd hang out today, guys. Like, there's a few things that I want to accomplish in this video. We're actually going to go yet again back out and about on the town, do a little bit of shopping, but I have reasonings behind it, you guys. We'll get into that a little bit later. But essentially, I just thought we could hang out, chit-chat, catch up on some stuff. It's going to be a comfy, cozy vlog, so thanks for clicking on the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. So far today, what time is it? It's about 11:30 right now. I spent the morning editing my video, getting that pretty much all set to go. Please, you guys, remind me to make a thumbnail for that video because I have it scheduled to go out for later this afternoon. Probably would be good to have a thumbnail to put on that video, so please remind me to do that. I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna make some breakfast together, and it is 11:30, so maybe more like brunch, and this is the first thing that I am eating today, so I have kind of failed in that regard. Let's come over here, let's chat. Okay. So, where's my coffee? Not only am I getting a late start with eating something today, but I also already made my coffee drink and I've had a few sips. So, if you have been kind of watching the past few videos, I've chatted about this, I think, a few times, but one of my goals that I got from my dietitian is to eat earlier in the day and to have at least something in my stomach earlier in the day, in the morning, so when I have my coffee and such, then at least there's something in my tummy to like kind of help absorb the acidity of it all. Got some brown sugar here that spilled when I was making my coffee. I've been going back to the espresso machine lately, which has been really, really nice, and I've been making my brown sugar lattes. It's been very good, and that, like, I don't know why I didn't think of this before, and I was making a big stink about getting iced coffee and this and that when my dietitian said, like, you can do espresso, like a shot of espresso, you know, that's acceptable. So, I don't know, whatever. We're back on the espresso. I've been really, really trying to eat something before I have my coffee, and it's been really hard, you guys. Like, it's honestly been a really super challenging thing for me to accomplish. Just having a lot of complicated, hard times with food, with eating, preparing meals, knowing what to buy at the grocery store, like all of that stuff should be simple, you know what I mean? Is just complicated for me. And it's amazing after receiving the diagnosis of ADHD, how much I realize, like, that's affected the way that I eat and my eating habits and stuff. Like, it's amazing. Like I said, we've chatted about this before on the channel, so I won't really belabor the moment, especially because we're gonna be chatting about it again, probably very soon. But anyways, that's what's going on here, just in case you're new here, you missed all of that. So anyways, you guys, we're just making some breakfast, and I figured, why not kind of make a bigger, bless you, Bella, why not make kind of a bigger breakfast since we're going out and about on the town, and I need to do a little bit of grocery shopping while we're out too, because like normally, honestly, what I've been doing is just making like PB&Js. Like, I've been living off of PB&Js lately. And this is another thing that I have a kind of a hard time with. I'm like, what do I start first? What do I do first? I have so much stuff going on here. Let me just explain to you what I'm making here, first of all. So I'm gonna make some scrambled eggs. I've got a waffle that I'm gonna put in the air fryer here, as well as some egg white bites that we got the other day from Sam's. These are very, very good. So I'm gonna do one of these. It's a little bit of a hodgepodge, but that's how it goes over here. So yeah, I've kind of been living off of PB&Js, and also, to be honest with you, protein bars as well. Been really eating a lot of protein bars lately. And honestly, I don't know how my dietitian is gonna feel about that. I'm very eager to talk to her. I have an appointment with her tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to that. But it's just something so super like quick and easy to eat and like keep in my purse and stuff. So when I have those low blood sugar crashes, like I can just eat a protein bar really quick and then I'm okay, at least until I get some more substantial food in me. So I'm hoping that she'll be like, okay, yeah, like if it works for you, then it works for you. Plus it's protein, so that's good. Definitely something that I need as a vegetarian. The waffles are kind of a new development for me because I don't necessarily like waffles. I just don't. But every now and then I get into this like craving for like Eggos and just frozen waffles. I don't know why, but I just do. And I think this will be the time that I really enjoy waffles. And honestly, this has kind of been the time where I'm starting to sort of enjoy my waffles with my eggs. Could I eat the waffle plain by itself? No. But with some eggs, some hash browns and stuff, definitely. And normally I would do hash browns with this whole egg extravaganza that we got going on here, but the hash browns take a surprisingly long time to make, especially because I like them super crispy. So we're just going sans hash browns because I'm already, dang, there's a shell in there, because I'm already like itching to get out the door as it is. So I'm trying to make this quick, which is hilarious for me because nothing is quick for me. I will say this though, and then we're gonna stop kind of talking about food for a little bit here because again, we're gonna talk about this a lot more in an upcoming video here very soon. But having this goal of like, you have to eat something before you have your first sip of coffee, before you have your coffee in the morning, has been extremely helpful. And if you're also kind of the same way and you're thinking to do something similar to this, you know, if you have issues with coffee and like the acidity of it all and eating breakfast in the morning and things like that, it's such great incentive for me to be like, I gotta eat something. Dang it, I gotta eat breakfast. I gotta at least have a snack. Like I gotta do something in the morning. And that's been really good for me. That's been really helpful for me. Here's the spread, everybody. I'm going to include some maple syrup as well. And I wish I had the hash browns, I surely do, but like I said, they take a long time, so whatever. So I'm going to get ready now to leave. Put on just a little bit of makeup, not a ton. I don't feel like doing the whole shebang today. Just a little something so I don't look completely and totally decrepit. It's a hard feat to accomplish, but whatever, we're trying. So sore lately, like so sore. My legs, my body, just everything has been really sore. And I think it's just because I am not sitting at a desk for 8 hours every single day. Like, it's amazing what happens when you actually, like, you know, get up, move around. But my body has been very, very, very slowly adjusting, I think. Like, we're getting there. We're definitely not there yet, but we're getting there slowly. That was not something that I anticipated when, you know, when I quit and all of that stuff, like, that there would really be, like, quite an adjustment period with that. It doesn't help that, like, last week, you guys, like, I went so hard last week. I filmed almost every single day, and my body was pissed. Pissed at me because I did that. I just put on some skin tint, by the way. This is the Glossier skin tint. Talked about it a million times before. In fact, everything on here I've already talked about on the channel. It's just the basic stuff today, you guys. Yeah, last week I went really, really hard, and my body definitely let me know that. Like, there were a few days there, a few times there. Certainly after the hike that we did, myself and Tampa J, after we went on that hike, the next day, which was a Sunday if I'm not mistaken, I was basically bedbound the entire day. Like, I was so beyond exhaustion. The best way that I can describe it is that feeling when you're hungover, you know what I mean? Like you're just so tired, you don't want to get up, you don't want to do anything, you don't want to eat, you don't want to put anything in your body, you're just like dead to the world, basically. Like that's how I felt a couple of days last week because I just was going too hard. So it's an adjustment, you guys. It's been an adjustment over here for sure. I mean, we're only one in a few days in to me being a full-time content creator. You know, last week I think I was just really excited and just like happy, like I'm free, you know. I could do whatever I want, and what I want to do is film. And so I really just went into it like full throttle. And then on top of that, there's the panic, the like, oh my God, what did I just do? And now this is my main source of income and this and that. So it's like, you're darn right, I'm going to film every single day. So it's a lot of things. And to be honest with you, like, I was chatting with my therapist about it yesterday, and it's a lot of complicated feelings about it. Like, a lot of complicated feelings about no longer having the 9-to-5 job. You know, I was kind of thinking, like, I don't know why I didn't really mean to do brows. I don't know why I'm doing this. Yeah, I kind of thought, like, as soon as I quit and was done and, like, had my first week and stuff, like, of freedom and whatever, that I would just be elated and just, like, super, super, like, happy and excited and this and that. And I am. But there's also been a side of me that like hasn't been as excited as I feel like I'm supposed to be. Like I'm anxious, you know, I'm anxious, I'm nervous, I'm scared. I wanted to chat about it because I really wanted to kind of normalize that a bit. You know, I always do my best here on the channel to just present a real life and not a glamorized life, not a life that is impossible to attain. So I try to chat with you all about the struggles, you know, the real things that I'm going through, as much as I feel comfortable sharing. And I mean, maybe this is a situation that not a lot of people are going to be in, but I just wanted to share it anyway because I think it's very fair and valid to have multiple feelings about something. And maybe there is something like exciting going on in your life, like a really, really, really good thing going on in your life, but you don't feel as excited or happy about it as you feel like you should. Like, for example, moving. You know, we're moving here really soon. We're going to an absolutely beautiful house, and I'm so excited about it. And my parents are going to be here soon, and it's just this whole thing. And it's good. It's a good move. It's a good direction all around for everybody involved, but at the same time it's hard because I feel a lot of other feelings. I feel sadness about leaving this place because we've loved this house so much, and nervousness about just how everything's gonna go. So I don't know, I just think that it's kind of important to normalize that sort of stuff, and just not everything is gonna be black and white, good, bad, this, that. Like, it's a lot of stuff out there is just kind of complicated. Trying my best to work through these feelings and to not just kind of shove them off to the side and like really sit down and process them and sit with them and such. I don't know. It's just been a lot to think about. But all that being said, I'm hoping at some point I can get into a better groove with it all. I feel like for me, it's just going to take a lot of time. I hesitate to say schedule because that's all going to go out the window. The second Halloween decor shopping really seriously starts, it all goes out the window, you guys, because when that decor hits, I'm out the door, you know? Like, it doesn't matter if it's my day off or not. Halloween decor waits for nobody. That's what I always say. So there's no point in being like, well, Wednesdays and Sundays I'll take the day off. It doesn't matter. Halloween decor shopping's coming up. I'm trying to think of how I can work around that, how I can just make sure that I am actually resting and taking time off because I could very easily see myself just working 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, which is basically already what I was doing. And that was the whole point of this, you guys, was to not work like a ton, focus on health, rest, etc. So I'm trying not to do that, trying to be aware of that stuff and allow myself again to rest, which is, it's hard, you guys. And again, kind of why I wanted to chat about it. Really, it's so hard when our worth is often equated to how much we produce and how much we're working in this, that, and the other. And I certainly have lived basically my entire life thinking that way. And I'm really trying to unlearn that crap, you guys. Like, I'm really trying to unlearn that stuff. And again, especially with, it's hard for anybody. But you add on top of that the neurodiversity, the perfectionism, the trauma, like a lot of stuff on top of that. And it's like freaking impossible. So we're really trying. Try to be an example for others out there, because I know a lot of us deal with that stuff and we don't feel comfortable taking breaks and resting and such. And especially, like, again, for everybody out there, but especially I know for women out there, like, we have a really hard time with that stuff, and we feel like we can't take breaks and we can't rest, and there's too much to do, and we're taking on too much stuff, and etc., but we really gotta rest, you guys. We really need to. Okay, guys, I think we are just about ready to go. I'll show you kind of a little outfit of the day here for you guys. Hopefully you can see. It's the mirror was pretty dang dusty, so. But in any case, I'll just show you the outfit of the day. We're sticking with big and baggy today, because why not? So I've got my signature black skinny jeans on from Hollister. I love these guys. I'm so sad I didn't buy more pairs of these when I had the chance. I'm so sad. I have my big Stephen King Graveyard Shift shirt on that we got together from Grindhouse Video. And then I decided, since it's still kind of cold out here in Tennessee, I didn't feel like wearing another jean jacket today. Like, I've worn my black jean jacket with the patches and stuff like 2 days in a row now. I didn't feel like wearing my other jean jacket. I don't know, guys. Whatever. So I decided to go with a cardigan here. I'm going to go with a extra spooky cardigan that I got from Killstar. So we're going big and baggy today. We're going comfy, but also very spooky, and it's appropriate for today. So I'm going to put on some shoes, get Bella all set to go. We'll get in the car and we'll get going. All right, guys, we are at our first stop for today. And before we get in there, I got to show you this. The Kirkland's is gone. There's no more Kirkland's here. What in the what? This was just a Kirkland's the other day. I swear to goodness. This is the one next to PetSmart. It's next to the big old mall here in Knoxville, next to the Burlington. Like, we did a majority of our Halloween shopping at Kirkland's here, at this particular Kirkland's, and now it's gone. That is sad. That is shocking and very sad. I hope Kirkland's is doing okay out there. Yeah, had no idea that this guy was closing down. And it's a shame too, because I was all prepared to go inside a Kirkland's today, because I know that they're doing like a little Summerween thing. Like, they got a couple of Summerween things. And I know, I knew I wasn't going to see it, like, physically in the store, but I figured we might as well go in and check. We're here. It's in the same complex as the place I wanted to go to, but apparently not, guys. Apparently not. This Kirkland's is done for. I mean, if I'm being honest with you guys, it was kind of a big selling point for trekking all the way the crap out here to this particular part of Knoxville, because Kirkland's was here in the same complex, but whatever. We're here, whatever. We're gonna go into Kohl's. We're gonna go into Kohl's because they have this very particular kind of bike shorts in there. I gotta turn the AC on. It's warm out. It's warmer than I thought it would be. They have a particular kind of bike shorts in there that I absolutely love. Like, I lived in these bike shorts last year during the summer months. Since it's been getting warmer out here in Knoxville. Theoretically, it has been anyway. I have found myself gravitating more towards the bike shorts than my other shorts. And I think a big reason behind that is because, one, they're black, so they kind of, they go with everything. They go with the outfits that I have, the spooky t-shirts and all of that stuff that I have. So that's a big part of it. But also it's because they are just so dang comfortable. They're just so dang comfortable. I love the feel of these bike shorts. I love that. Well, I'll show you what they look like in a second here. They should have them inside of this Kohl's. And they only sell these particular kinds at Kohl's, by the way, like it's a Kohl's brand. But essentially, what I'm trying to say here, ultimately, is that they're super, super comfortable. Again, like as I'm kind of learning about being neurodivergent and such, like I know a big part of it is being a bit particular, let's just say, about your clothes. And some people may really feel the need to just be wearing comfortable clothes, whether it means baggy clothes or cotton clothes or whatever the case may be. It can be a really big annoyance isn't quite the right word. It's just really important to have comfortable clothes. So again, like me learning about being neurodivergent and, I've always been kind of particular about my clothes and what I wear and such. And especially as I've gotten older here and I've just kind of been like, I'm tired. I'm tired, you guys. Like I'm tired of wearing clothes to impress other people, but they're so uncomfortable for me. Like I'm just sick of that. I'm sick of all of that. And I just, at this point, at this time in my life, I just want to wear stuff that's comfortable for me, that I feel good in, and that also is an expression of myself and what I'm interested in, like, the spooky stuff and whatever. And so I'm just really at that point. I'm buying clothes finally for myself and not for other people, if that makes sense. So long story here, but what I'm trying to say is I think I might be living in bike shorts this summer. And instead of me really trying to like have on all of these different cute little outfits for you guys and like trying to switch up the outfits and whatever, you may just see me living in bike shorts this summer. And that's just that. And I'm just gonna wear bike shorts for the rest of my life if that's what I want to do. Same with the skinny jeans, the black skinny jeans. Y'all, these are the most comfortable skinny jeans period in my life. I feel so comfortable in these jeans. Do I really need to try to buy different kinds of jeans just to try to be like somewhat like creative with my wardrobe, or do I just wear the dang black skinny jeans and move on with my life and just be comfortable? Like whatever. Maybe I just wear black skinny jeans for the rest of my life, and that's just that. So that's kind of where I'm at with everything right now. We're slowly unmasking here, basically. And if you are neurotypical or if you have never heard of any of like these terms before, basically as a person who is neurodivergent, you often go through your entire life just masking is what we call it. And you're basically just trying to portray yourself as a quote unquote like normal person, you know what I mean? And it's hard. It's really, really taxing. So I'm slowly learning like what it means to unmask and to kind of accept that and just move forward with my life, because I'm so ready to just not cause myself any more stress than I really need to, like I'm ready to have a simpler life for myself and to once again just live for me and not live for the comfort of other people. So that's what we're doing. That's my long spiel here to say we're at Kohl's and we're just gonna buy a couple of bike shorts. I already have a few of these bike shorts. I have 2 pairs. Ever since the Hollister black skinny jean debacle of 2025 or whatever the crap year it was, where they don't sell these anymore, I'm kind of like, you know what? I should just grab some more. Like maybe 2 more pairs. Or 1 more pair at least. And then I have them, and then if and whenever they decide to discontinue them, it's okay. because I have spares. So that's kind of the goal for this. We're gonna go into Kohl's, we'll see what they got, and we'll also look at the spooky shirts because they always have some really good spooky shirts. And that's enough talking, let's go. So it's their brand SO, Good for Life, and it's actually in their juniors department. So I don't know what that says about me, but whatever. And here they are, ta-da. I love these so much because of the V band that it has here. So it's really, really comfortable on the tummy. So you get a nice like high-rise look to it, but it doesn't like completely constrict your belly, which is what I hate about high-rise stuff. So these are literally like the perfect bike shorts. I just wish they had pockets. That's the only bad thing about them. No pockets. But other than that, perfection. They may have leggings too, which is a possibility, but I think I'm just gonna stick to the shorts, especially because again, we're getting into warmer weather here. Unfortunately, they tend to relegate the spooky shirts, the cooler shirts in the men's department. So that's where we're looking. I mean, who cares really, truly, what department it is? The shirts are cool, as long as the shirts are cool. Like, look at this Fleetwood Mac shirt here. It's a double XL, so it's not gonna happen. Plus, I already have a shirt that looks almost exactly like this. Oh, look at this. That's cool. I thought it was a cardigan at first, so now I'm a little disappointed, but it's like a button-up, knit, spooky shirt. We gotta unravel this. It's kind of cool. Should I get this I Love Kohl's Cash shirt? That's kind of hilarious. I feel like, what the heck? What in the world? What are we doing, Kohl's? What's happening? I know it's a long shot, but I am checking their home decor section just to make sure there's no summerween stuff going on here. I got some cute summer things though. Like, I really like this hand towel. All right, guys, we have secured the goods. Let me show you. It's literally just the shorts that I just showed you, but whatever. Ta-da! So I went ahead and got 2 pairs of them just to be 110% perfectly safe. And because I went through all of this rigmarole for this, I feel like I have single-handedly secured the future of Kohl's, because when I don't prepare for things, that's when stuff like goes out of business. I can never find those items again, this, that, and the other. But when I do prepare, those businesses they're always around, and you can just always find those certain products. So that's just kind of how it goes over here. You're welcome, Kohl's. Cannot really say enough good things about these bike shorts. And I wanted to mention this too, because I went above and beyond over here, okay? I went above and beyond. I did do a Google search to see if I could find other shorts like this, where it has the V shape in the front, and I wasn't really able to find anything. Like, I think I found like a couple of other brands that sold stuff like this, but they are stupid expensive. Like, so stupidly expensive, it's ridiculous. So for my short little bit of research that I have done, these are the most inexpensive bike shorts with the V, I keep wanting to say V-neck, that's not what it is, with the V waistband that I could find out there. So just gonna throw that out there for you guys. Highly, highly, highly would recommend. Let's talk about our next stop for today. It's actually gonna be Barnes & Noble. Everybody, that's a whole other reason why we trekked all the way the heck out here. This is the Barnes & Noble next to the Trader Joe's, which is very tempting. I kind of want to go into Trader Joe's, but we're gonna save that for another day. We may actually be right the crap back here in a couple of days. Whatever. We're at Barnes & Noble because Marcus Kluwer, and I'm pretty sure that's how you say his last name, but I'm not 100% on that, so sorry if that's not right. He wrote a horror book. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, I can't remember, but it's called We Used to Live Here. It was one of my favorite reads of, again, I don't remember if it was last year or the year before. It's all running together, you guys. But it's a really, really good spooky horror book. It's a really great twist on a haunted house sort of story. I loved it. So that author, that same author, released a new book today, called The Caretaker. I've been looking forward to reading this book for the longest time, ever since I heard he was coming out with a new one. And I totally forgot that it was coming out in April too. Like, here we are, guys. Like, the last time I looked into it, it was like, oh my gosh, this isn't coming out for so long, and now it's here. Now it's actually like here. So I figured, you know what? Let's go to Barnes & Noble and let's try to find it and let's grab it. And maybe we can do like a little reading vlog today as well. Start reading a little bit of the book. Because again, like, I'm super excited about this. I have faith in the author that the book is going to be good. And I'm not even 100%, I don't even remember what it's about, but it sounded really good from what I recall. So I know that I want a physical copy of this book. And so here we are, guys. We're at Barnes & Noble. We're going to go try to find it and see what other goodies we can find in there, but we're just getting the book. That's it. We're just getting the book. And yeah, so let's go do some spooky book shopping. Let's go. Sounds really good. The Lamb. A folktale, a horror story, a love story, an enchantment. I have to put that on my list. I know the Barnes & Noble enough now to know where the new releases are going to be for the horror section. And there it is. The Caretaker. I'm so excited. Look how really pretty this collection of the Hunger Games is. Wow. It's $70, but it's so pretty. And ta-da, we have the book, and it's not that big of a book too. So I feel like I should, theoretically, be able to get through it relatively quickly. We will simply see, but I'm so excited about this, you guys. And I gotta tell you, like, I was kind of geeking out with the person who checked me out. She was like, now, did you read the first one? And I was like, yes, I did. And I believe in the author enough to have, you know, bought this book the day that it came out and such. And then she was like, I love your hair clip, which is the Lisa Frank hair clip. Hopefully you guys can see. And I was like, girl, thank you, first of all. And then she was like, I bought the silk scrunchies that they have. And I was like, I bought all of them. I bought basically every single thing that Kitsch made for Lisa Frank. And it was, you know what, it's a sign, you guys, because I was already thinking this morning, like, I should show you guys my Lisa Frank collection of hair stuff, because I have quite a lot of stuff. Like, Kitsch, if you don't know, and I know like a couple of people have asked me already, but if you don't know, Kitsch, the hair brand, Kitsch, I want to make sure I spelled that correctly. It's a hair brand. They do a lot of hair products, shampoo, conditioners, scrunchies, like all kinds of things. They're one of my favorite brands out there, to be perfectly honest with you. And they did a collab recently with Lisa Frank. And you guys, I had to buy almost every single thing that they did, because I love Lisa Frank. Lisa Frank was everything in the 90s. Me embracing my inner child over here, I got basically everything that they had. And I'm pretty sure they're still doing this particular collab, by the way. You can get it off of Amazon or just directly off their website or whatever. So yeah, if I remember when we get home, I'll just show you guys the Lisa Frank stuff, because it is so stinking cute. But anyways, back to the topic at hand here. I got the book, so I'm really excited. Let me read for you the insert here. Nothing less than the survival of humanity is at stake. Macy Mullins can't say why the job posting grabbed her attention. It had the pull of a fisherman's lure, barbed hook and all. Vaguely ominous, but after an endless string of failed job interviews, she's not exactly in a position to be picky. She has rent to pay, groceries to buy, and a younger sister to provide for. Besides, it's only 3 days' work. 3 days cooped up in a stranger's house, surrounded by Oregon coast wilderness. Ooh, love that. Love that. Used to live in Oregon. That's some creepy stuff right in there. What starts as a peculiar side gig soon becomes a waking nightmare. An unspeakable evil may dwell on this property, and Macy Mullins might just be the only thing standing between it and the rest of humanity. I'm excited, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm expecting a twist, to be honest with you, because the first book kind of had like a twist. Like it went in a direction that I was not expecting at all. And honestly, it makes me want to read his other book again, because it's been a while. I only read it the one time and it was so good. I really want to read it again. I need to get the actual book. I looked for it in Barnes & Noble. I couldn't find it. Anyways, we got the book, you guys. So I figured we could head home. I'll show you my Lisa Frank collection, like the 5-year-old that I am. And then I thought we could just do a little bit of reading and just kind of hang out and stuff, you know? I do need to go grocery shopping really quick. We'll do that together. Just grab a couple of things. You know, every time I go into Barnes & Noble or just a bookstore in general, I'm like, do I make this a reading channel? Do I just scrap everything and we just talk about books going forward? Because I just love books. I love reading, and I don't make enough time for it as it is. I would love to, and I would love to just like make it a huge thing on the channel. And I've been saying this since basically the beginning of the channel, and I'm trying to think of ways that we can really like incorporate it, especially now that this is the full-time job here. So I don't know if it's just like we do kind of like an unofficial sort of book club kind of thing where we just kind of read a book together, like kind of casually, you know. It doesn't have to be like a whole thing, but like maybe at the beginning of the month, I'm like, this is the book that I am personally trying to read this month. And then if you guys want, you can read it along with me, and I can update you guys like periodically throughout random videos or whatever, and just talk to you about my thoughts on the book or whatever. I don't know, just something like, I want it to be something casual. I don't want it to be a members only thing. I want everybody to be able to be involved and be included, whoever wants to be. So I'm trying to think of like different ways that we can do something like that. So we'll see. Any suggestions you have, welcome to them. Definitely leave it in the comments below. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna head out of this part of Knoxville before rush hour hits, hopefully. We'll get to the grocery store and we'll continue on with this awesome day. I'll tell you what, guys, I did not need this sweater. It is hot now. Okay, I'm at Ingles right now at my grocery store. Got myself a iced matcha with coconut milk and a little bit of honey in there. And I'm just sitting over here so I can make my thumbnail. Video comes out in an hour. I don't have a thumbnail, so I'm gonna do that really quick. Then we'll go shopping, and then I will see you guys at home. We'll do a little grocery haul. We have made it back home. Let me do a very quick grocery haul for you guys. I'll bring you in close. Come on over here. All right, let me put this away. By the way, picked up a new water bottle, because that's the last thing on the planet that I need. However, this guy is so cute. He's in Awala, which is a brand that I recognize. I know it's a good brand, but it was the colors. It was the colors of it all that did it for me. The lime slime green, the periwinkle purple. It's like my favorite colors of all time. So it's okay, guys. We got options now for water bottles. It's all fine. Got some somewhat random things in here, but Tampa J is actually going to be home pretty soon. I think he's going to do some grilling today, which will be really nice. So we both got some hot dogs. I got my hot dogs, the Smart Dogs, and then I even picked him up his own hot dogs, the Ballparks. That's what he requested. I got some sauerkraut because that sounded really good. Love sauerkraut on hot dogs. Haven't had that in a really long time. Plus, good probiotics in them. And then also got a thing of potato salad, some nail polish remover because I just ran out the other day. More of my protein bars. So these are the ones that I really like, the Special K ones. 12 grams of protein. Not bad. 9 grams of fiber, and they taste really good. I really like these guys, so going with what I know here. Box of mac and cheese, because again, we're grilling tonight. A bag of munchies, because I'm not made of stone, you guys. What can I say? I'm not made of stone. Hot dog buns, obviously. And a thing of bread, because I've been living off of PB&J's, as I've been saying, or I say PB, but I mean sunflower butter, so SB and J, I guess. This is the it's multi-grain bread. There's that at least, but yeah, that's the grocery haul. So I'm gonna put these away and then we'll reconvene. So we are now upstairs. Let me show you really quickly the Lisa Frank stuff, or at least as much of the things as I can remember. Scrunchies. I got a number of basically all of the scrunchies that they had, again, for this collection. I think there was only like 1 or 2 items that I didn't end up getting, and I don't remember what they were or why. But in any case, I got some scrunchies. These big, huge, satiny pillow scrunchies are the most comfortable dang thing on the face of this planet. I love these scrunchies. So we've got like the angel kitty print on this one. This one here has like all of the, or majority of the Lisa Frank like characters on there. Very cute. You guys have also probably seen this around quite a lot. This is my new satin pillowcase. Says Lisa Frank on there. I kind of feel like there was another one, but maybe there isn't. But I have these 2 little satin scrunchies as well. This one just says Lisa Frank on there in the hot pink color. And then this one is just the like leopard print. Multicolored leopard print. Various hair clips too, like this one here with the dolphins and the hearts and such. And the colors are so pretty. Listen, I love Lisa Frank. I just simply do. It takes me right back to my childhood. And then this like little clip here with the angel kitty on there and some butterflies. Just go ahead and take my hair out and just show you this clip as well. Just amazing. Sparkly purple, has the 2 aliens on there. I think this is the only other thing that I have to show you. I'm pretty sure I have another satin pillowcase, but I think I packed it away, so I can't show you that one. But I also have these hair clips here, and these are creaseless hair clips, so you can like pull your hair back when you're doing your makeup and such. So there you go, guys. That's all the Lisa Frank stuff that I got from Kitsch, and I'm pretty sure, once again, it's still available, still a thing, so I don't know, just throwing it out there. All right, everyone, welcome to the great outdoors, the backyard. Gonna enjoy it as much as we can while we still have it, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna actually hang out here on my lawn chair here, read at least a chapter of the book, and then we can kind of, no spoilers, but we can kind of sort of talk about it here. And we're also joined by Tampa J, or Grillin' J, maybe I should say.
Hello, Grillin' J here.
Yeah.
I'm ready to grill up your dogs.
Yeah.
Not the dog, not beagles.
Yeah.
Not the beagle.
Not the beagle.
The hot dogs.
Yeah. The hot dogs. Yeah. So he's gonna be grilling behind us over here, and we'll be eating soon. But yeah, this will be the final part of the video here, guys. I know it's long enough. We talked a lot today, so gonna sit down, read the book, or start reading the book. Okay. Let us begin. Okay, well, I read all the way up to part 1, so kind of like the introduction-ish sort of the book, the preface, I guess, and so far, I am intrigued. I am very, very intrigued as to what is going on here. It's setting up the book very, very nicely. I do want to read for you guys the note from the author here at the very, very beginning. So it says, this story covers themes and situations related to depression, OCD, grief, and suicide. You will find no rosy platitudes here. Life can be rough, it's often full of suffering, and it's an awfully lonely thing wanting to stop existing. Even more lonely if one fears being shunned for speaking about it. I believe discussing these topics rather than keeping them buried does more good than harm. And then it goes on to say, if you or someone you know is thinking about suicide, please consider visiting www.findahelpline.com. So just some like trigger warnings here at the beginning, and it already kind of dived a bit into that in the very beginning of the book. So heavy themes with this, and yeah, just very, very intriguing. I am very curious to continue to read the book and see where this goes and such. And like I said, I don't want to give any spoilers. I don't want to like really talk about what happened in the beginning here, just in case you want to, read the book yourself and such. But yeah, I feel like it really sets up very well, I think, what's going to happen next and like throughout the book in just the introduction of it all. I'm excited. I am very much looking forward to continuing to read this guy. I'm sure I will take some time tonight to read a couple chapters or so, but I think for now, for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to leave it at that. But yeah, you guys, if you want to read this book along with me and you want to grab it, if that's something that you can do at this time, like I think that would be really cool, and I can update you guys in videos kind of going forward. I'll try to just keep it to vlogs kind of like this where we're just hanging out. That way, if you are reading the book, you kind of want to stay with me on the updates and stuff. Just stay tuned to the vlogs in case I put other videos out there that you're not interested in and then you're missing out on that. I don't know, whatever. Do whatever you guys want, but I'll try to keep the updates on the book to vlogs going forward. Okay, I think that's going to be it, you guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I'm sure it's long enough. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We did a lot of chatting, a lot of talking, and we got a lot of good stuff done today. Like, I had a really, really good day today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, we have a lot more adventures and such coming up here very, very soon. So thank you guys again for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you all had a good time. I hope you're doing well out there. Stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.